it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today I am talking Celebration again. This is the card we're going to make, but the product that you need to do this, assuming you don't have any of them, would be really good for Celebration. Because, well, two reasons. Either you could put them into your starter kit and become a member of my team, and I've had a couple already sign up so far this Celebration, which is just lovely. And I'll be doing a whole thing about what my welcome pack is and all those sort of things in the coming days. So, A, you could put them in your the products in your starter kit, or you could just buy them anyway and get free items from Celebration. And depending on the exact option you go for, you can either get one level 2 item or 2 level 1 items, because we've got new items this year. So if you're used to Stampin' Up Celebration, you will remember that for £45 you get a free item. That's £45 before shipping. And you just select them from this brochure. If you haven't got this brochure, just pop over to my blog and you will find there's a link to the blog post for this video immediately below in the description bar. Just pop over there. There's a request a catalogue form at the bottom of my blog post, and I'll send you out this and the lovely spring summer catalogue. And I'll get those out to you in the next few days. So you can either, so for £45, I am really not getting my brain around this. For £45, you can either get one free item, or if you spend £90, you can get 2 free items, including, I can't wait to get my hands on this ribbon, or you can get 1 level 2 item, and this is new this year. So level 2, you get this double stamp set, or these thinlets, which are going to be in the annual catalogue, but you'll have to pay for them. So you can get them for free if you have a qualifying order through to the end of March. So that's that. All the information about what you can get and all the other specials are at the front of the catalogue, which we will of course skip. So it tells you about how to shop and that there will be some more items coming out on the 16th of February. I don't know when demonstrators will get to hear what those are, probably on the 16th of February, but who knows. You can join, and if you join during Celebration, as I say, I've already had 2 ladies sign up with me, so which is thrilling. I'm humbled. Words are actually failing me. So if you join during Celebration, you get your standard £130 of product of your choice for £99, including free shipping, and you also get some business products, so that will be both annual and seasonal catalogues, and order forms and all that sort of stuff. Don't worry, if you just want to join for the discount, that's fine. That's absolutely fine, but you still get the business pack just in case, because you never know, you may want to share that with your friends. And if your friends buy through you, you get a discount off, well, you get the discount as income off their orders, which will help you meet the very achievable minimums. And if you join at the beginning of Celebration, you know what? You've got till the end of June to hit your first minimums, and it works out at, I think it's £50 a week. Yes, in fact, it's less than £50 a week. So easy. Easy. No, that's not £50 a week. What am I talking about? £50 a month. £50 a month. So easily achievable. Just, you know, cut out a coffee every day and you're there. So that's, again, yes, wow, only £50 a month. But anyway, so in addition to the £130, you can add in 2 free stamp sets. And by free, I don't mean from Celebration. I mean from the annual spring, summer, or the carryover list from autumn, winter. And you can see the carryover list on my shop. which is linked below. So you could, if depending on which ones you choose, you could add an additional £90 of value to your starter kit, which would be over £200 of value for £99, including free shipping. But if you have a big order of your own, or you want to club together with friends and family and put a big order in, you will also get an additional £20 of stamping rewards if you put in an order that's £200 or more. And that is in addition to all of the free stuff that you can get out of the Celebrations catalogue. So if you put in an order for £200, you would get, you would get 4 free items. So if 4 of you club together and put in an order of £50 each, you could each, but as one order, you could each get 4 free items, but you could also each get £10 of free product of your choice as well, because there would be the usual 10% stamping rewards plus the £20 extra, so £40 of stamping rewards, so a free item from Celebration and £10 of free goodies of your choice from any of the catalogues. Let's make a card. So this is the card. As I say, this works out as 2 free items or 1 level 2 item. If you have absolutely nothing that I'm using. So I'm using the Memories and More pack from the Petal Passion suite, which is not as far into the catalogue as I remember. Here it is. So here's the whole suite, the Petal Passion suite, which is basically black and white. It's gorgeous because it means you can add your own colour, and you can do that with Stampin' Blends, you can do it with watercolour, you can do it however you want. And it's a two-set stamp set, so it's huge, and it's red rubber or wood. Whoops! It's red rubber or wood. I'm using they're both red rubber. It's clear mount or wood. I'm using clear mount, and if you're looking at the Stamparatus, you want clear mount, you don't want wood, because you'd have to do a whole conversion thing, and that's not somewhere you want to go. And the wooden set is £10 more. So if you are looking at the Stamparatus, which comes out for general release in the June annual catalogue, then that would be £4 towards your Stamparatus. So, you know. So two set stamps, and lots of lovely, lovely bits and pieces. You can bundle, because there are framelets to go with, so you can bundle and save 10%. I'm only using the stamp set today, so I'm only costing the stamp set. And then if you turn the page, there's this Memories and More card pack. You get masses. All of this comes in your card kit. But it's not just for memory keeping. Do remember that the and more bit is because you can make cards with it. And I'm going to do that for you today. Now this adds powder pink to the whole mix. So it's black and white for the designer series paper, but powder pink is added to some, but not all, of the cards for the Memories and More. So this card in the middle was actually just black and white. I've added, using the Stampin' Right marker from the 2017-2018 in colour marker pack, I've added the Petal Pink, just scribbled across the background, just to give it a bit of a lift. So I've included this in the price. If you were to go for the wood mount, you could actually add the blender pens, and you get 3 of those instead of the Stampin' Right markers, just to keep the cost down a wee bit. But if you get the clear mount, and you get the blender pens instead, you're 50p short of your £90 to get 2 items or 1 level 2 item. So I'm using the Stampin' Right markers. So, what else? Powder pink card base or matte. Dimensions, you don't really need dimensions for this. Everything's just, you know, what it is. That was unhelpful, wasn't it? So this is from the 2017-2018 card pack. So you get, that's the A4 card pack, so you get the 5 in colours for $7.25. So it's a brilliant way of getting multiple colours. Always look at the card pack, the cardstock packs, because you get lots of colours, a few sheets of lots of colours. So if you want lots of colours but not lots of colours, great way to go. And then I've used the Neutrals card pack for the black and the white. So let us start. I need a piece of scrap paper. The list of items will be on my blog post, so that's all good stuff. I'm starting with the powder pink, and I'm going to do some background stamping. So I'm going to grab this lovely rose stamp, and does it go on the D block? Just. My D block, which it does just about fit on. It's just, I'll put it on the bigger one. E block. I'm going to have to cough. So let's just ink that up. And I'm just going to go round each of the corners. I'm going to go, can you see what I'm doing? It's always a good thing to check, isn't it? So I'm just going to go off the edge. It looks kind of more meant if you go off the edge. So I'll do opposite corners first. If you do it inside, it just, I don't know, it just looks a bit odd. And then I'm just going to do the corners. And then I don't mind what the middle looks like because we're going to cover it up. So if any of this goes over, over other bits, I actually don't mind because I just want it as a background. So I don't need the powder pink anymore. So I'm going to leave that just to kind of settle. And then this flower, I'm going to take my Stampin' Right marker again and just colour in. Don't do stick in one place for too long or it will pill, because it is just standard card. It's not watercolour or shimmer. And it's just to add a bit more colour. Now, if you get the whole set of Stampin' Right markers, as in you get the Stampin' Right markers rather than the blender pen, and if you were to use the blender pen, all you would do, just to show you, and by pens I mean pen, by pen I mean pens, because there's more than one, there are 3 in the pack, so just squeeze the ink into the lid, and then with your blender pen just make sure it's clean before you start, pick it up, and you can then just add colour and it's as easy as that. So either way you can just add some colour in to the flowers. So let's actually put the middle in with this. And then I always make sure that my blender pen is clean before I put the lid back on, but I do check when I take the lid off as well, just in case. So just added a bit of colour, but as I say, if you've got the whole set, you can add some maybe Tranquil Tide in, or Lemon Lime Twist. So let's you know, you could come in with, just as a pop, a bit of Lemon Lime Twist as well. Because you've got the marker, so why not use it? There's no point in having product if you don't use it. So that's that. Let's pop that onto a base, and I've just cut the base. These are 3x4. I've cut the base 1/4 of an inch wider in each direction, so 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and that's that. Then I'm just going to cut a piece of the lovely black shimmer ribbon, which I adore, and I'm just going to add a bit of fast fuse to the ends. You could just add it to the back of your card piece, but I'm going to add it to the ends, and then I'll pop it just there, I think. So one end down, other end down. So that's the base of that, and then that will go on there. Then I did have set aside very carefully a piece of, oh there it is, a scrap of the powder pink, and I'm just going to grab, that's probably the right size block, the thank you stamp. Yep. And basic black. You could use Memento, but the basic black does give you a more solid black. And with basic black, it's a twist, tap, 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 just to get it inked up properly. And there we go. And I am going to clean that straight away. The classic ink, it doesn't matter too much if you don't clean straight away, but with the basic black and the basic grey, the archivals I would clean immediately so you don't stain your stamps. So I'm just going to cut that a bit shorter. So that's going to go there, and I want it to come to about there. So I'm then going to flag the end, which I just do by cutting up the middle and then cutting to that point. It's a much easier way than trying to do one side and then the other. It tends to mean you get a better flag. And then that I'm just going to stick on there with some fast fuse. And I am going to make sure that I've got it on the end. And then there we go. And I'm just lining it up with the edge of the Whisper White. And then I'm grabbing, oh, can't see them for looking, the metallic sequin assortment. I think we forget that we've got these sequins. And they're gorgeous. I mean, they are just divine. I'm going to grab just some Tombow, and oops, got them flying everywhere already. Marvellous. And I'm just going to add, I might add a few more this time because we've got somewhere extra to put. I like odd numbers, so I'm going to pop one there, and I'm just popping a little blob of glue where I want a sequin to go, and then pick up, I probably want, actually the copper will be quite nice because it's almost pink. So I'm just then picking up, I think copper and white would be nice. Trying to see if I can find some of the smaller ones. Let's have a white one there. Ooh, it's silver. Okay, picked up two. So let's grab the silver one off and put the white one down. Just hold that in place for a moment. I won't put the silver one back in the pot because it will stick to everything, which is not really what we want. So let's just grab those off the edge of my table and back into the pot. And these are, oh sorry, these are £4.50, and you get so many that, you know, it's embellishment forever. So always worth thinking about. Dimensionals, I'm not including adhesive in the cost of my card, as in, you know, how much the product is, because you may well have your own adhesive already, but obviously that is another way of adding some value to your order. If you need to just pop it up a bit, you can always add a Tombow or some dimensionals, because they're not very expensive, and it does mean that you get free stuff, and we like free stuff. So that's those ready, and then just pop that kind of in the middle of your mat. Don't need those anymore. And then the only other thing I've got to do is to stamp on the inside of my card, because I just stamped in the bottom corner. So I'm going to bring back in my powder pink and my rose. And again, I'm just going to stamp so that it goes off the corner. And then, don't need that. Grab, so I've got thank you on the outside, and I'm going to do for everything on the inside. So where's my, there it is, my G block. Putting it on straight is always a plan. And then, can't believe we're on 21 minutes, but that's why I like to go through Celebration, because it is a bit confusing. So there you are, thank you for everything. And just quickly clean that up. And card base, basic black, whoops, cut in half and scored down the middle. So we've got a standard A6 card base. Get rid of the scrap. This I will pop on the inside, and for those of you who've been watching me recently, when I'm sticking mats to card bases, I find that it is better, particularly if you're using fast fuse, which for Whisper White I would always suggest. I put the adhesive down so that it's easier to line things up. It's always a good idea to use the bone folder. And then this, you can either use fast fuse again, which I will because it's here, or Tombow. I'm perfectly happy to use Tombow if I'm using a coloured cardstock. On the standard Whisper White, Tombow can leave little hummocks. Depends on how generous you are with your Tombow. So there you are, two really pretty cards with using the and more bit of the Memories and More. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you need the catalogues, as I say, pop over to my blog post linked below and fill in the request form. All the product information will be on my blog. There's details of how to join. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you soon.